Bonjour, mes amis. Today, me, Uncle Randeaux, Uncle Randeaux's Cajun Kitchen. What we're going to do for you today, we are going to show you how to barbecue shrimp. Special recipe, and we're going to show it so you can see how to do that. All right? Now, viens voir ici, comme. Viens voir. Dépêche-toi! All right, mes amis, now we're going to prepare our shrimp so we can barbecue it. Now, Uncle Randeaux will only recommend something he likes, he's used, and he uses it again. I'm going to show you something right now. I don't usually use prepackaged, but right here, this Cousin Boudreaux has a package for barbecue shrimp. It's got everything you see here. It's got the bell pepper. It's got the onion. It's got the scallion, it has the garlic, and then the basil, and the thyme, and the rosemary. All right, it's got all the stuff. You will need this, you need the water, you need the packet, you need these 2 sticks of butter. What I do though, you know, Uncle Randeaux, and us Cajun chef, we don't like to follow the rules, no. What we often do is we add a little bit, we did a bit. Now I'm going to wait and tell you right now. I made this exactly without adding anything. Delicious. And I followed the rule completely. Delicious. Now that I done followed the rule once, I'm going to done went and broke it right now, guarantee you. But not much. All this you see is in it, but I'm going to add a little more of the fresh stuff. I'm going to chop this up. All right. You see that I have the shrimp. You need shrimp, of course. This calls for 3 pounds. You can cook this right in your oven. I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to come back in a minute. I'm going to have all this all chopped up, and I'm going to show you how to make the mix. All right, now we're set. Okay, what the first thing in the first instruction, you take your 2 sticks of butter. All right, you want 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. All right, 1, 2, 3. You might call them heaping, huh? So anyway, you don't like so much Worcestershire sauce? Don't put so much Worcestershire sauce. You know, it reminds me of that old story about the doctor. A man went to the doctor and said, "Hey, doc, it hurts when I do this." The doctor said, "Don't do that. You don't like too much Worcestershire sauce? Don't put too much. You don't put too much of this, you don't put too much of that. It's how you like it, huh?" Now, that's all that instruction tells you to do for this. And then it tells you right here with this little packet, all right? You pour that half cup of water in here, and you let this soak in there for about 5 minutes, all right? All of what you see here and all the other stuff and more, there's more in there. It's dehydrated, so you got to let the water kind of make it good again. That's what we're going to do. We're going to turn on the fire here, all right? Hang on. Got to get it where we can get some air. Here we go. All right, so we got that cooking, all right? We're going to let that cook a little bit. We're going to put this pot on there when this is all done. I'm going to reach back here, get me my wooden spoon like I like to have. Okay, now, I don't want that fire too high because you'll burn the butter. We don't want to burn the butter. Now, for me, what I'm going to do, because I'm really making this as a marinade, I'm going to add more. I'm going to add all this. All this you see right here. All right. It's already in there. You don't have to do all this. You're behind time. You're behind your schedule. You got to get going fast. But I'm going to cook this down a little bit. I'm going to add a little more black pepper. Now, like you see, I grind my own. Don't you do this at home. I'm a professional. All right, if you don't, you're going to make it go whoop-a-ka-choom right in there. Going to be too much. Everybody's going to say you need a fire truck. It's going to be too much. All right, you sprinkle a little bit of this. All right, Uncle Randeaux, yippee-yi-yo cayenne. All right, and we're going to cook this a little bit. We're going to let this cook. That's really all we have to do. This is very easy because of Cousin Boudreaux's package. And let me tell you right now, you're going to hear some Boudreaux and Thibodeau jokes, all by Cousin Boudreaux. We have a little special arrangement, so you're going to start to hear those jokes coming along too. That'll be in a show all by itself. All right? So this is going to cook. All right? We're going to come back. Oh. We're going to come back as it's cooking and let you see it as it's just about done. Okay. It's been cooking about 5 minutes. I've just been sauteing the garlic, onion, the bell pepper, the rosemary, all the stuff I showed you before. Remember, you don't have to do any of this. It's all in the package. I just like extra. You know, us Cajuns, if a little bit is good, a lot's much more better, yes, yeah. So here we go. I'm going to put, it's just about where I want. You can see. Remember the wooden spoon? Why? You know, that's why, if you don't know, watch another show. I told you many times already. There's a very good reason why I would use the wooden spoon. Okay, so now, okay. Normally what Boo says is you put this into the other pot. I'm going to go backwards because it's just easier. You can see there's good stuff right here. It's all mixed in. I'm going to put it right in there. Now I got a lot more stuff than he did because I took all his seasoning and I added to Uncle Randeaux's. And it's the same and more. All right. And now we want to cook this, he says, for about 5 minutes. Let all these flavors get in here real good, okay? I'm going to take the shrimp. This is just 1.5 pounds. This is good for more, but what I want to do is just let you see this a little better right now. Because 1.5 pounds is a whole lot of shrimp. So what we're going to do, you're going to see this. I'm going to pour this all over it. I can add the shrimp afterwards. And you don't have to have 1.5 pounds. Have what you need. This is good for 1.5 pounds. You want to do 2 pounds? You want to do 1.5 pounds? I wouldn't do any less. You just won't have enough shrimp to eat me. I don't know. I eat that by myself. You're going to have some company. You're not going to have enough. They're going to be mad at you. Yes, yeah. Okay, look. This has been cooking about 5 minutes. Remember what I did? I put the butter and the Worcestershire sauce. I let that go in just like that for a while. Okay. Then I added my extra seasoning along with Cousin Boudreaux's. You can see this is nice and sauteed. The onions, the bell pepper, all that they're like limp like old dish rag right now. All right, that's what we want. In about 5 minutes. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pour it right in here on the shrimp. Now, I'm going to use this today like a marinade. I'm going to put it on my grill and show you. But Cousin Boo, sometimes, you know, Boudreaux, he gets a little lazy. Him. You got time. You don't have the time. It's cold out. Let me tell you what you're going to do. You pour this right on there, just like I'm going to do in a minute. You set that oven at 350 degrees. You turn it on. After it's all warm up, you put this in, put your lid on it, put your cover on it, put it for 35 minutes. All right, just like that for 35 minutes. Then you take it out and let it set for 15 and she's ready to go. You got barbecue shrimp from the oven anytime. Right now it's summertime out here. I don't really want to heat my house up too much. And I like it on the grill when I can. I'm going to show you how to do that right then and there. Okay, you can see that this is pretty good. It's right there done, huh? All right, so I'm going to turn the fire off. Okay, I'm going to take my hot pot holder. First, I'm going to just set this here. It's going to take 2 hands. All right, now just pour it right on. Ah, yeah. There you go. So now we'll stir it up a little bit. Okay. All right, get that all mixed in there so it sets. All that good spice and juices is right in there with your shrimp. Okay. Now, like I said, I'm going to set this to the side. I'm going to let it soak like this because it's really too early for dinner for us right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this my marinade. When it's time, we're going to be outside. I'm going to show you the grill. It's going to be all lit up. And we're going to put our shrimp on it. I have let that marinate for about an hour, maybe 15. It's ready. Now, you remember what I said. You want to just put it in the oven. It's delicious like that. Delicious. But I want to grill it today because I said barbecue. To me, barbecue should got to be on the grill. Wintertime, I'm going to put it in the oven. And I did it like that. It's delicious. All right. Now, I got the grill here. It's about 300 degrees. I don't want it real hot. I want my shrimp to cook slow. They will turn pink. You'll know when they're done. Delicious. It cooks too fast. They get hard. All right. So I open up my grill. It's about 300. Now, if you have tiny shrimp, right here, this is what I have. I have cedar wrap. Now you can get 2 or 3 sheets like this, however many you need. I just put it on there. You soak it for an hour or so, maybe more. It won't burn. It'll hold the shrimp. I got great big shrimp today. All right. So, what I'm gonna do? You gotta excuse my backside for a moment. Okay. Now, I'm just going to take this shrimp and put it on the grill. I have this on the lowest setting right now. All right. And I'm going to put them one at a time. They're going to have nice little streaks. Now, you got to watch this. I'm going to come back in about 5 minutes and take a look. I'm going to keep track of this. I don't want it to burn. I don't want it to cook too much. I'm going to flip it over. Then we're going to be good. Keep the fire low. Keep an eyeball out. Okay, about 5 minutes now. Let's take a peek, huh? Oh, look at that. Look how pink they're all getting. Now, on the sheet of the cedar wrap, not so much pink yet. They're still not as pink. They're still kind of gray because they're not going to cook it fast. There's a shield. By the way, when I first put that on, it lit up on fire because the oil went off the side. Be careful. You got to watch. You'll burn them up. It was burning the paper. So now what I'm going to do is just time to turn so you don't burn. All right? I'm going to turn them off. You know, I'm going to say in probably 5 minutes, it's going to be done. Might have to do the cedar wrap sheet a little longer. But see, I'm turning them on. And now we're going to shut this down. Put on, not the fire, we're going to close the lid. 5 more minutes. Those shrimp are done. We'll check on the cedar wrap. Do we want to taste this? Yeah, sure. All right, 5 more minutes. I think we're going to be done on most of them. Let's take a peek. Whew, look at that, sure. Oh, now if you want to be in doubt, here's what you can do. Stick your fork. All right, see, this one maybe a few more minutes, but oh, you can tell that one's done. Most of these, they're done. Let's pull the done ones off. We're going to look at the cedar wrap page in a minute. All right. I like to take the fork just in case. I'm going to put them on this platter I have over here. Here, look, you can see this is a little bit lighter. It's okay like that. It's not cooking on the grill in the same way. But I'm going to do this one this time completely and not put them on the grill just so you can see and we can taste the difference. I will tell you which one I like better. And I'll probably tell you I like them both the same. All right, so here we go. Put it right in the middle. In about 3 minutes more. All right, let's chuck those on the cedar wrap. It's been about 3-4 minutes more. Look at that. Look at that beautiful pink. All right, beautiful pink right there. Looks perfect. I'm gonna put it on this side of my plate. so I can tell the difference, and then I'm gonna sample each one for you. If you were here right now, I'd give you one. Okay. Now, let's take a look. Right here for you. I have this. Okay, she's all ready. Now, you don't know how to eat a shrimp? When you go to put it in your mouth, you take a bite, you squeeze on the tail. All gone. All gone. Shadow meal. Oh, that's so good. Let's try one that was in the sauce, huh? Okay. Slightly lighter. Oh. It's a little more tender. It's got more of the flavor in it right now. Hot. My friends, what do we say now? Allons manger. Laissez la bon temps rouler. Bonne chance, mes amis.